Good morning. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial. I'm up early. Jamie's gone. The babies are having a bottle. And so I'm going to pin my hair back and get started. I'm still in my jammies because today's Royals Day at work and my royal shirt's still in the dryer. So it's still got another 30 minutes before we have to leave. So it hopefully will be dry by then. They lost yesterday. That's all right. It's all right. I'm taking Smashbox primer and putting that all over my face. I have done a lot of different cleansers and moisturizers this week, trying stuff out from my Ipsy and my Birchbox, so my face is a hot mess. Like, it's got a bump here and one like right there on my tip of the nose. It looks just not good. Okay, primer, check. Oh, dark concealer. This is the NYX, and I think this is medium. Yeah, it's medium. And I just use my fingers for this. I'm just gonna tap it in. No rubbing, just tapping. Just try to cover up a little bit of these dark circles. I'm always looking for dark circle creams or tips or pro bono plastic surgeons. Just saying. I'm just being real. So we're trying to get those. I've got the news in the background. I have no idea what they're talking about, but something about a school district. So I don't know. It's never good if your school district's on the news usually. I don't do a whole lot of positive stuff on the news. I actually never ever watch the news. Jamie worked for Fox 4 for 12 years, and I think I would watch Don Harmon do the weather, and that was it. Otherwise, I never watch the news. It's just sad. So when somebody wants to come up with a news channel that does nothing but good news, as long as they put the weather in there, I know there was lots of people that would watch that. Wouldn't you watch that? I would so watch that. Sorry, I'm taking Lumi L'Oreal True Match, and I am in for neutral with a Sigma brush, and I'm just going to start dabbing in my foundation. Just blot it in. But anyways, yeah, wouldn't everybody watch that channel? Like, if you had just good news and then did like the weather, I guess you could put traffic in it. I mean, traffic sometimes has bad news when there's wrecks and stuff, but otherwise I would so watch that. I know I've said that before and people have been like, oh, I would so do that. So isn't there money in that? Like, isn't there some business person, or there's just so much more money in drama and bad stuff that you would rather watch that? A lot of people at work or a friend will come up and say, hey, did you hear? And I'm like, no, I don't watch the news. I mean, if it's on Google or Yahoo, when I pull it up, yes, I might see it, but I usually just hear about stuff through word of mouth because I don't want to watch it. It's sad. Okay, we're going to do our under eyes. Normally I do my eyes first. Today, I usually do my eye makeup, and obviously today I'm not. So I'm gonna put some highlighter there, a little there, and you can see that zit right there still sticking out. A little contour on my chin. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I got a lighter color. I didn't mean to, but it should be okay. I have to get out of the camera just for a second. I've got to wet my, well, it's a beauty blender, but it's not a beauty blender. It's the Real Techniques brand. You just get it wet and then kind of wring it out with your washcloth, and I just blend this in. I like the sponge. I don't usually use it for my foundation. I have before, but I do feel like it takes a lot longer, and in the mornings when you're getting 4 kids ready and yourself, ain't nobody got time for that. So, depends. It does blend very well though, so if you have the time, I highly recommend using it. My Sigma brush just is like, bam, 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 let's get it done. Get that foundation on. Just dab it under your eyes, and I'm pushing, I'm not rubbing. Rubbing is bad. And there is a fly in here, and I think it has lived in here for like 2 days, and it's annoying me. And I'm like, where did you come from? Did you come all the way from the other side of the house, from like outside? you know, because we don't open our windows back here in this part of the house. Seriously. It's a camera ham. Just wants to be on camera. Maybe that's it. Okay, I'm gonna dab really good right in there. Can you guys even see me? The sun's not up, so it's really dark in here. And I've got, well, I can turn on one more light. Hold on. I don't think it made any difference. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to set that with my Sephora Bright Set powder. This is more like a yellow tint, and I'm going to take an e.l.f. brush to do this. Okay, pat it one more time, and set. Gets this from running down the side of your face. Pat one more time, and set. And I do this around my nose and right here on my forehead. So that's where all my wrinkles are that we want to not have all that makeup set in. My nose looks like I didn't blend it in very well. Can you tell? Maybe it's just the lighting. I was trying to cover up that zit or whatever it is. It's just a bump. That's what happens when you change face products. So if you change face products and your face breaks out and you're like, oh, I can't use it, it breaks out. It's just your face getting used to it. So it's okay. Slow your roll. It's all right. Give it a week or so and try it. That's why you shouldn't just try one thing and no, I don't like that. I mean, some people can tell immediately, like a lot of times if it's too dry on my face, I'm like, no, too dry. Can't do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in and do my eyes while I'm thinking of it. And I'm going to take a Sigma brush with Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek, and of course I'm going to apply that all over like I always would. All the way to the top. I start in the middle, because that's where you want the most product. And then everywhere. And I should have used tape for this look, and I could have had it really sharp, but I'll just find, oh look, I just found something right there. My NYX Angel Veil. I can use like the corner of this to kind of make sure we get it straight. Just another tip if you forgot to do tape or you're like me and you obviously were not thinking. Hello. Okay, I'm going to take the same brush. I'm just brushing it off on this, and I'm going to take this other color, which I don't know what it is. Cream Brulee. And I'm going to take it and pop it on the outer parts. The outer V. Mason is putting away the dishes. You know how I know? Sounds like the house is coming down. Hey, at least he's putting away the dishes, right? And I think the babies must be done with their bottles. I turned on the Disney Channel and they are just very excited. Okay, now we're gonna go in with, actually I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette first. And I'm going to take like this purpley color. Oops, purpley. Purpley? Yeah, it's kind of purpley. I'm gonna take this color and put it on the V. I do not want to mess it up, so I'm going to put this right here and kind of push it against my face and feather it in. There, see how I gave it kind of the sharp edge? Do the same over here. I'm just gonna pick up a little. These are very, very pigmented, so if you can't tell, I really did not pick up that much product. It's just very pigmented. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna brush some of that off before I blend it. Usually I just go in with the other one, but I'm going to just kind of feather it in. Same on this side. And then I'm going to go back with that big fluffy brush and blend all the way so we no crazy harsh lines. There we go. How long is this video? You know, big YouTubers will just like, and it's like over, or they'll take a long time. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of brown on that same brush because I've just kind of wiped it off. And I'm gonna go in with like this color brown. It's not too dark, not too light. And I'm gonna pop that on the outer corner as well. Just kind of darken that crease. There we go. And I'm gonna work that out. Other side. Because I don't want this to be like purple, but I want it to have that hint that side, and there's that side. Okay, now we'll do this inner right here, and I'm going to take in the Spotlight, which broke one time, and I tried doing the fixing it like they've seen before. It didn't really work very well. I mean, it works okay, but I really just need to buy a new one. Okay, I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner and kind of bring it out to the middle of the eye, just for a little highlight, just to open my eye. Okay. Like so. It's so dark in here, I'm so sorry you can hardly see that, but it's just brightening up a little. I am going to take this little brush, if I can find it. Here, little brush. Here, little brush. I can't find my tiny one, like my smudge brush. Doesn't like me, it ran away. It's not the funny one. You know, I find it when I don't need it. I'm going to go in with this really light color, and I'm going to pop that right on the inner corner. Can you see that? How I just kind of brightened up that inner corner right there. Okay, eyebrows. I just use brown out of here. I mix these two browns, and I just kind of draw them in. And then I just feather it up. All the way out. I know I've said this 100 times, but if you don't have eyebrows, I always think it looks weird. So this weekend, Mason is celebrating his birthday. His birthday's not till next week. But he's gonna be 12 next Thursday. So this weekend we are taking a lot of his football teammates to World of Fun, to Halloween Haunt. He's done it every year for like, I don't know, at minimum of 3 years, maybe 4. I would just set that with Benefit Brow Gel. That's what I set that with. And then I'm gonna go in and contour the side of my face. That's all I'm doing for my eyes. I'll put on mascara, that's it. Another e.l.f. brush, stippling brush. But we always have a lot of fun, and Marley really likes it, and I'm like, you're only 5. Like, she likes the scary stuff. Now, we've never taken her to the haunted houses before, because I just think she's just too young. Right below the cheekbones to get that contour, and then just kind of blend. And then I just drag a little of it underneath my jawline. And I will take a big fluffy brush, and I will barely dab. That's it. To do like my forehead. Just to warm my skin up just a little bit. But she loves it. So last year we let her stay for the parade, and she loved it. She was like, ooh, it's scary. She likes scary stuff, which I like scary stuff too, so it's fine. But I'm like, you're too little to like really like that stuff, so it's kind of creepy. Okay, let's see. Blush. I'm using Milani, and it's like, we went through this when I went through my Fair Fall Things 08. I don't know the color because it's got the magnet on the back. Cheek. Ruffle the cheek and blend it up. It's just a warm corally color, and it's got like a little gold fleck to it. It's very pretty. Boom, done with that. Okay, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. Okay, this is always a big thing for me, is curling your eyelashes. Here they are now. Let me show you how much it opens your eye when you curl your eyelashes. I'm sorry this video is gonna be long, but I'm almost done. But, you know what I think I forgot? Maybe it's in this drawer, is my lip color. Okay, you saw the before. Now here's the after. Doesn't that totally make a difference? Pop your eyes over. I'm gonna try using this mascara, the one I got, the what is it? Prescriptives. It's called False Eyelashes. We're gonna try it. I need to get my little mirror to be able to do this. We'll see how well it works all by itself. Works really good at the base of my eyelashes. I like that. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial tomorrow. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial tomorrow on Marley. I'm going to, I think I'm going to do like a sugar skull or something on her. So, cause she loves her face painted when we go to Worlds of Fun. I'm like, ain't nobody got money to pay $20 to get your face painted at Worlds of Fun. Like, I guess if you go every once in a while and it's like, it's a big special event, you would take extra money to like play the games and do that kind of stuff. But since we get season passes for Christmas for my mom, we go all the time. So I don't let her do all that stuff. Usually like once, and she's already done it once. We did it like the first time we went. So I'm going to hopefully record that tomorrow. Okay, almost done. I like this. It's not, doesn't make them full, but it does give them a really good coat. And I haven't been into doing my bottom lashes, but I really do think, I feel like I want to, ooh, huh, look at that. Stab myself with it. I want to fill, if I can find a good makeup, I cannot talk. I want to fill in my waterline. I still couldn't talk. And I seriously got the mascara all over the place. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do the bottom lash first. I don't even know if you can see. You can see good. I'm gonna do the bottom lash first. Can you still see me? Yep. I'm using this tiny little mirror. And I'm gonna do the top lash too, and so I don't mess up my eye makeup, I'm just gonna barely pull it. I just feel like it needs to be smoked just a little bit. And also make sure lashes on the top look fuller when you line that top line. Make sure lashes go. Oh, look. Do you have falsies on? No, but I use falsie mascara. Okay, bottom lashes. I'm not into doing my bottom lashes unless I put something in my bottom. I really can't talk. You guys, you know it's early, right? I'm just getting this in for you because I haven't done makeup in a long time. On here. It goes up here. Okay, I'm gonna take Milani in 28, highlight my brow bone, and lips and done. Oh, I didn't do highlighter. Good gravy, I can't even open it. Hello, Milani. Okay, taking a tiny little brush. Just give it just a little bit of highlight. It'll make your eyes look more awake, especially since I put that dark liner on my... Okay, here we go. Where is my highlighter? Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop, of course. Right here. And if your eye bags are really dry, like underneath your eyes, you can always take just a little bit of that and brush it underneath there to make it look a little highlighted and a little loomy. So I'm going to do it right on the tip of my nose and right on my cupid's bow. And I'm sorry, this really is not good lighting, so you guys probably don't see much. Let me just do it all the way around so you can see the contour and... Alright, y'all. Lips and done. Let me see if I can find my lip. Deodorant. More lip. Not the one I want though. I don't remember if I took it out or not. I must have taken it out. And here's the dark one, that's not the red. I can put this one down on top of it. It's not exactly the color I wanted, but we'll go with it. I'm gonna put this button from To Lighten the Color. It is from ColourPop. I wanted to get some of their new colors, but they were like just sold out. Okay, lining it first. And then because it's so dark, I was been putting that red and just tutting in. I'm just gonna tut it in. Pat, pat, pat. More like a ombre color. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm gonna move my hand out the camera. And that's all she wrote. So, don't forget to subscribe. Be blessed. It's Friday. Go KC Royals. Love y'all.